The old badge, yeah?
The old badge, yeah. Yeah, that sting badge, no? That sting badge, bro. That eagle looks a bit. Oh, yeah.
That's cool. That's how we do it.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, welcome to another episode of Footy. I was a court of God there. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, everyone. International break is over. We have some juicy fixtures coming up this weekend. Obviously, Man City versus Southampton is one to look out for because they can't keep a clean sheet. We were just saying that off camera. But we're joined by Jason from SportyCast. Jason, introduce yourself there.
Yeah, Cape Town, born and bred. Love football since I could breathe, I suppose, and yeah, I've hitched myself to the Arsenal wagon, so let's see where it takes me.
So today we have an Arsenal versus Liverpool showdown. So obviously we've got the quiz daddy himself, Mr. J. Yes, sir. And then Calvin's here. He's just behind the camera, of course.
I'm here.
Yeah, as a
And I'm not here.
Game day.
I'm not here.
And then of course
Sorry about City this weekend.
we'll have Kieron in the chats there. I'm sure he's also stripped full on Liverpool gap again.
He's ready
to watch that game. So shout out there, Kieron. Yes, there he is. Cape Scouser, best defense in the league. No, that's true. Listen, okay.
What about
Are we
United?
starting
Yeah.
So, Cape Scouser, I'm going to be honest with you. Liverpool so far obviously kept the most clean sheets. Actually, no, it was really Zonana that kept the most clean sheets. But Liverpool's been clean sheet season. They've looked very good in defense.
Yeah.
I still beg the question though, who have you faced? But yeah, in all honesty, so far this season, Liverpool's shown defensive prowess over everyone
Look
else
what he's
in
saying,
the
man.
league,
He's
so.
saying, Bruce, you asked who played. Love me, Clam. I'm just tell you Bournemouth.
Yeah, look, Bournemouth deserved that game. We were rotten. Obviously, the red card, caused all sorts of problems. In a situation now where we have so much players missing, i.e. Odegaard, i.e. Saka not available for that game. It's not excuses. We should have.
Oh wait, yeah, I was about to
compete.
say incoming excuses.
No, we should have squad depth to compete. I wasn't very happy about obviously letting Nelson, Smith Rowe, all of them go, and Fabio Vieira on loan as well. It left us a bit short. I mean, what are your thoughts on that, bro? Like this whole depth thing.
Yeah, it was quite interesting. I think we were building up in a phase by phase process, and then he lets those guys go, and it's like, okay, our squad is thin, and we really want to compete on all fronts this year. So it was a bit silly, especially because we watched Smith Rowe, Reece Nelson from a young age. So it did kind of hurt when you see one of the academy boys go, but I suppose you just have to trust the process. It's hard, and I want to know if the process knows that we are trusting it. Because right now they are stretching the beliefs and they are stretching the word a bit. Yeah.
I mean, given our injury knocks, our suspension, we played 3 games so far with 10 men and fixtures growing up. I don't know. I feel we're doing well with the squad that we have.
Yeah, for sure. We're playing against factors that we haven't played with before, like red cards that have never been given to any other team. And it sounds like I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
We go. But yeah, I'd like to see the sort of red cards that we got given to other teams. Then I'm fine. But with everything that's happened and how we've just have to reshuffle the way that we play, I think it's okay.
Can I say something then? I would also like to see that. So you can shut up about it.
Every week. We
That's
would just like to see some consistency.
The same happened. The same situation happened.
Well, yeah,
Similar.
it was similar.
That's-
It wasn't exactly the same because
Yeah.
there was another player
There was
very
another
close by,
player,
and the ball was going in that direction. With the Saliba one, that was literally the last man. So there was a bit of a difference.
I don't
The last man,
Yeah.
but on the halfway line. Like, do you really think that's a clear shot, clear chance at goal?
From what I
Would
saw
our
with
defenders
that-
being
that
some of the
long shot,
fastest in
the
the
right
league?
back was the cover, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he was miles away.
He was on the other side of the center circle.
Whereas with the Chelsea,
Yeah,
Liverpool
he was
one,
right there.
The
was
cover
right there.
was right there. So there was a higher, how can I say, metaphorical chance that
I
that
had
guy's
to agree
gonna
that he
catch
was going to
up
get there.
Then
Look,
your right back
I'm
catching up with
not,
the
like I
strike.
told everyone offline, I'm not arguing the red card. We know in football, that's a red card. Your last man challenge, you shouldn't make that. That was silly of Saliba. But what broke
I think it was Trossard's back pass that put him in the
100%, right? So, like I said, I'm not arguing the red card.
Wrong side of the.
Like I said, I'm not arguing the red card. That should be a red card as last man, right? But don't give a yellow card and then VAR get involved, man. That was dodge. That was a sus for me. You know what I mean? Saliba.
Because I mean, before they said that VAR is there to overturn like a clear and obvious error.
Clear and obvious errors.
I don't think it was necessarily a.
The ref saw it as a yellow card.
He was right in line with the thing as well.
You understand?
Yeah.
Look, before we go like down that rabbit hole, because that's a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
That's a complete different conversation.
Because I'm gonna move on to City and like a similar situation or whatever. But Cape Scouser says Smith Rowe the nail in the coffin for Arsenal defensive depth. Yeah, so. But very short in attack.
Yeah. No.
I just think personally, I think the Arsenal team outgrew Smith Rowe after his injuries and stuff.
I agree.
It was tough.
Like he's one of those players where he's kind of too good to be a backup and he'd be able to do a job for a different team. But he also wouldn't want to just be sitting.
He doesn't start in our team.
Yeah, but let me
he doesn't start in our team, and with Odegaard fit, Trossard doesn't necessarily start in our team, and Smith Rowe starts.
I think it's just how things worked out. That was like
it feels
Smith Rowe was there. But if circumstances didn't go that way, then people wouldn't be.
They wouldn't even talk about him.
Exactly.
It's always like that. The same with Palmer, but either way, the situation is a bit different because I really thought that he would have an opportunity when Mahrez left, and you know what I mean. But let me ask you, Jason, a question quickly. So obviously, like with your injuries now, why do you think Arteta didn't play in Nwaneri in the Bournemouth game?
He's 17, bro. Okay, so
no, it's fine. I think one of his flaws, and I think Pep had it also early in his career, he's overthinking things. There's no need. So sometimes you have to give him.
I have one on that one.
Yeah, you have to give him the chance, and maybe he thought with that midfield, you also want to get Moreno up to speed. Bournemouth shouldn't be a hard game. But I'm just gonna believe that he has a plan for him. Otherwise, I honestly don't know.
I was gonna say with that Nwaneri guy that Bournemouth's left back is very attacking. So I don't think he'd wanna give the young Arsenal player that responsibility.
I mean, he did set up very defensively.
Left back
for sure.
He's a very good left back, and he goes.
And he's also linked with a lot of teams.
Exactly. So I don't think you'd wanna.
My 2 cents on that, on the whole Nwaneri saga. Arsenal fans are seeing something, and the media is feeding into it. They're getting game time, right? These boys are getting game time. Him and Miles is getting game time. The only thing is, yes, he may have had a shot. He may have had maybe a chance to come on. I personally wouldn't start him. We have enough players to cover at the moment. In our midfield 3 without Odegaard, honestly, I'm just going to go Partey, Rice, and Mourinho at the moment. We need to get Mourinho up to speed. He's a senior player. He's 17. He's 17 years old. And at the same age, he's turning 18, right? At the same age that Saka turned 18, they have this identical numbers in terms of game time. So he's still far in he's a very good player. He's ready for first team, but he's not there yet.
Okay,
he's still too inexperienced in a title charge Arsenal. I can't see him starting.
The thing is, like, I feel like that game was craving an attacker in the midfield, so it's like you have that in one.
I'm gonna back the boss on this one.
I mean, give him like a second half, give him like a bit of the second half at least. But I mean, I think the
but factors changed after the sending off, bro. That kind of threw everything.
So maybe that was the plan then.
Possibly. Yeah, possibly. And I think getting that red card very early obviously changes everything. Maybe he wasn't getting second off. And then I think he did come on. But it's like at the point where it's like, and give me some minutes.
Arsenal had a lot of the ball. So they knew that there's a chance that he can affect the game.
And there's a reason these lighties are in and around the first team.
They wouldn't be there for no reason.
Look at in the week as well. He could have brought on Zinchenko, he could have brought on Kiwior, senior players with the experience, but then Miles Kelly got a shot.
But it's because like I've seen them play like in the youth division, and that 2 players they stand out. Miles Kelly, he plays actually midfield.
Yeah, exactly.
He carries the ball.
Yeah,
so,
it's a ball carrier.
I think you should try him like in that.
But I think Arteta's trying to turn him into like a Fabian Delph.
Same
situation where you're going to get a ball playing midfielder to go to left back, come inside, which is good and all, but I think Zinchenko is a midfielder as well.
I prefer that he's definitely one for the future. Both of them are definitely for the future. Their time will come. But with the Nwaneri situation, I don't think it should be rushed. Yeah. Because players like that, a couple of bad games gives them a big knock on their confidence. I know Nwaneri plays with so much confidence, so much class for his age, so much swagger. Very good on the ball, very good off the ball as well. But their time will come. Trust the boss.
Versatile saying Rico Lewis is 19 though, and Nwaneri should be at least getting more game time. It's not as simple as that, man. Come on.
Thanks Versatile. Thanks guys for
and the thing is, it's
different positions.
A lot of times I'd say that, like in a team like City, and to a lesser extent, or mostly the big boys, in a lot of the games they're gonna have a lot of possession. They aren't gonna be put under pressure, so it's a bit easier to bring a young guy in when you know your team is going to have 75-80% of the ball. They're not going to be under too much pressure on the defensive end. So it's easier to bring a player through.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, no, we've all been there. We've all wanting to get into. I mean, we all played football here before, right? The more experienced players is gonna get. If you're a young player but you're knocking with the big boys, you're gonna sit bench. You're gonna get your chance when you have to prove yourself.
You have to make it to the point where they can't leave.
His time will come.
Ziad says, play the like this. Ridar says, quality fade. What about Boost fade? Boost fade is in, bro.
Hey,
Arsenal fan, man.
Alright, let's go to the past week's results. I know that's obviously occurred 2 weeks ago, but let's just break it down quickly. So, yes, remember it was international break, bro.
You see
how long when else did you see me in May? Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's go with the Saturday results. So yeah, obviously Arsenal losing to Bournemouth. We just discussed that now. I do think that Bournemouth were the better team after the red card. Actually, to be honest with you, from the offset,
they weren't too bad.
From the offset, we already set up. You already set up his team defensive, and for that reason, I feel that they deserve that result more than we have.
Justin, do you think if Arsenal never got the red card, you would have had a game though?
Of course. 100%. I have to believe that. I have to believe that we would have been a different game without the red card. It's difficult, bro. It's difficult playing 10 men in how competitive the league is now. It doesn't matter who you come up against. There's quality players.
That one man difference, yo.
A lot of the pundits, like especially the Arsenal pundits, they all saying the same thing. Like, try playing 10 men in the Premier League. You're not gonna win. You're
not gonna easily win the game.
Maybe the players shouldn't get sent off then.
Exactly, bro.
Don't get sent off.
That's right.
Just trying to.
One's trying to bait me.
Just don't kick the ball away. Don't kick the ball away.
Okay. So, fine. Moving on. You wanna bait me into that one? Moving on.
These are these.
You know, I'm just gonna touch again what this man said. What's a red card for Arsenal, so the red card for other teams, and we see it on a weekly basis. I'm gonna leave it there, right? Ipswich losing out to Everton. Finally, Everton getting in there. Are they back? Because they've been hot and cold.
Okay, but to be honest, I did expect Ipswich to win though.
Yeah, given their recent run, I mean they're hovering just above the bottom three at the moment. So they're not. I don't think Ipswich is going down. I think they've got a decent enough squad.
They'll stay about,
I think they're still up. Leicester beating Southampton. Yeah, Leicester. Oh my gosh, last night's game was just crazy. That's a bit of a relegation fight there.
What's the stat that I think Ramsdale was relegated with like 2 teams? If you had to say Arsenal, maybe it might have been the third day, but Southampton looked like they could possibly be on the way down.
They were very good in the first half, bro.
Buddy, they are going down. Ramsdale is going down. What's the name? Carlton says, but
Brentford striker.
Brentford striker Carlton. Guys, we got Brentford striker Carlton Duplessis in the chat. But we did cover that Carlton, and then Cape Scouser says Everton are back to unpredictability. That is correct.
Cape Scouser also saying Arsenal trying to Arteta trying to create a squad of Fernandinho's.
You
live around the corner. Come.
Basketball players
come sit here with us.
Now, Jason, you must talk to this man. You'll get annoyed sometimes because this man will just say random things just to get under your skin.
Nah, that's Cape Scouser. We know it works, bro. Shocker, Newcastle losing at home to Brighton. Junaid?
Not a shocker.
That's true.
How's it not a shocker?
Not a shocker.
I know they've been shocking. I know they've been shocking.
They've been subpar, no?
They lost home game, the Hull City to a draw.
The thing is, it's like Newcastle, they don't look right at all.
Yeah.
They look like they might even be like
The thing is,
in this structure, they look like they're gonna go
They're on
down.
the brink of disaster.
The game with City, it's easy to lift your game up to play
to that
against
level.
it. And there's slightly less expectation against a team like City because like you kind of in a way expected to lose, but at the same time, St. James Park is always a difficult place to go to.
Yeah.
But I think Brighton just came there with a good game plan. And Brighton also sometimes very good, sometimes very bad.
Sometimes very good, sometimes very good.
I don't want to use that. I don't want to use the language.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in and around the top 6, so that was them last season as well when they started. So
But
more to come.
That's them every season. They start very well, they then taper out, and then you see that they finish 9th or 8th or something, and it's like every season. Yeah,
I see them
exactly the same thing.
I see them getting a Conference League slot this season.
What is the Conference League? Is it 8? Is it 8 or is it 7? Yeah, I think I could do that.
I see them getting a Conference League.
I
A
mean,
little tussle with United
That
for
should never
conference.
Why not?
And Ruta guy is good. He's like the exact copy of Rodgers in Villa. They play the same role.
Yeah.
Very, very similar playing style, Another shocker, Man United beating Brentford.
Big shock.
That is a big shocker.
No, that's a big shock. Brentford's
Are they back?
Are we calling it, guys? Are we
Max
making this
They're setting himself up for a lot.
Hey, look, it's a win, bro. You know, it's not a
Yeah.
draw.
And they came from behind.
Yeah, I mean,
Arguing against the rules of the game.
Yeah.
The man is bleeding out of his head. The
Yeah,
man can't go with the
But
goal,
that-
but that's how it's supposed to be. It's always been like that. If you
Sort
have
him
a
out the
cut,
first time, and then you maybe defend the corner.
It just happened. And
I'll keep his red, you won't see his ref.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about Bernardo also. He also bled on through his head. See, you guys forget
Did
that
they take him off? Did they take
No,
him
he just a roll.
So we can just
He
play.
was off and then he
Bro,
rolled back
we-
on.
we-
his-
we-
Bloody heads now.
And-
we're getting to Bernardo Silva. We're getting there.
yeah.
Trust. We're
Because
getting
like
there.
the way,
Yeah.
like the way Ten Hag was speaking was as if like you were always allowed to play with like blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Like,
because they keep
when
his
did
red.
this change,
They
baby?
keep his red. So you don't
Just
see
throw
it.
water back in
They
there.
didn't
Just
show
throw
Bruno.
water.
They didn't show Bruno use that 30 seconds.
Yeah.
To wipe the blood. I'm like, that's unsanitary.
Amazing.
You see how they plucked it? You ever see how they plucked it? It's
Yeah, it's like this. They take it out of the thing like that. Just one.
There's
Yeah, it's just to stop.
Yeah.
It's
just to stop the
blood.
bleeding, bro.
Good result for them. Yeah.
Good character show
I
for
was.
them.
Yeah.
Look, I was someone very early in the season, and I'm sure some of the faithfuls would remember. I was all United. I was like, bro, 10 Hag's gonna have a
Except
better
the first
season in
minute
slot.
already was.
Has
You
to
know,
be,
he's
yeah.
because there was no way. There was no
Yeah.
way he's gonna have another shocking season, and then
Yeah.
10 Hag's like.
Oh wait, let me go talk about these hot takes. It's game week 9 now.
2 more games, bro.
2 more.
Can you get sacked? Can you get the
I
sack?
have 2 more games.
lose this game.
What
You said
guy
game
gets
week
sacked?
10.
Yeah.
You said game
Yeah,
week
game
10.
week
I
10.
said after 10 games.
Oh,
Yeah.
after 10
10
games. Okay, that means
But
they
that's-
need to
So,
actually-
but
That's
technically
Prem,
I
right?
mean,
Yeah.
by 10 games.
Yeah.
He's
That's
practically
10 Prem
playing
games,
to
because they've been
to
catching on
himself at the moment
well.
at this point. But
It's all part
that's
of
a
the
conversation
plan.
for
It's
yeah.
part of the plan.
Villa going to Fulham and getting a result there 3-1. That's expected. Fulham is hot and cold.
Was it though?
Wow, Fulham played well up until Martinez saved the penalty and in the game.
Yeah,
But like I
it's
said,
like
they-
the energy-
they've
The
been hot
game
and
changed
cold.
completely.
Yeah.
Fulham's been hot and cold. Like they started well.
No.
Had a couple. That's what I feel. They started the season off like looking like okay, cool. They've got new players. They got
Yeah,
new swagger.
Fulham got a few
They
good
still
results.
look
I
well, they
suppose.
look
Yeah.
good, but
They still look
the
good.
thing is they played Villa. Villa probably just looks way better than him right now.
Yeah.
But that game could have gone either way, bro. And I
Yeah.
thought maybe Fulham could get a point at least there.
But also, wasn't there like a few red cards in that game? When
Yeah,
did those red cards? It's like,
softest red
Yeah,
card
yeah,
this
they did
season
one
in
red
the
card,
game,
yeah.
bruh.
In Anderson.
Fulham got Anderson got red and didn't
and then Fulham got one. Yeah. Also that.
Yeah.
It's
I think
like,
soft, man.
I think there's gonna be a-
the back and fall down and they give a second yellow.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna
Bye-bye.
be a record if there's 5 red cards now over this game week.
Yeah,
There's gonna be a record
yeah.
for most red
Most
cards.
of the
at least.
season.
Got the rest
In a game week,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rest on the break the record.
But now it's changed. Like, I mean, even Howard Webb doing that interview in the week, it seems like they want to be center of everything, which is, it's so disheartening when you watch Champions League. You hear no conspiracy. You hear nothing from all the other big 5 leagues.
It's just
Nah,
the ref
it-
comes, does his job, goes on. He
Yeah.
doesn't want media limelight. And
Doesn't
you
want to
know,
be the
when you
center.
make a controversial call, You're gonna get media, you're gonna get limelight, they're gonna call you out for an interview, they're gonna fly you out, like come have an interview here with us, they're gonna pay you. You know, you're gonna get all that spotlight on you, and it's only in England where that happens. The other leagues, the refs like, I can't
I mean, they have on Sky Sports, they have a ref watch, they have a show dedicated.
So that's also the thing
that be a thing, maybe.
That I don't like. No? If you are gonna make like like a bad decision, don't like double down and like that whole red card now. No, they compared the top speeds between Evan Nielsen and like Ben White.
That's justify their actions.
Like, okay, it's a red card, it's fine, right? But don't go to the extremes where you suddenly start comparing top speeds.
What are we doing?
Yeah, then it's like, are we gonna put him in a race? And
before the game was over, right? Okay, firstly, what is Howard Webb doing watching Bournemouth versus Arsenal when he could be watching Liverpool versus Chelsea, right? Right? That's point number one. And then point number two, the game wasn't even done yet. And on Twitter, Premier League comes out to say, no, Howard Webb did not have any say in that red card.
They had to cover it up.
Why? Why are you doing this?
The worst thing they did was pan the camera straight to him. And he's just laughing on his phone. What a earpiece.
You understand? Why are you doing this? What was that all about?
Kiran says, Howard Webb is a cancer of football.
He's feeling it from the 2000s where Howard Webb was ruling and giving United titles left, right, and centre.
Under the kit,
you will. I'm sure if he scored like a deflection goal, he would love to say,
goal stand.
No, but sure, what a guy. Spurs beating West Ham 4-1 Bird, is that a shock?
No, not a shock.
West Ham's been shocking.
West Ham is shocking,
man. The same like Wolves.
What's going on, bro?
Lopetegui to get the first sack or what?
I think so.
Bro,
At this point, David Moyes back in the wheel, man.
But I mean, tomorrow could be it's West Ham against United tomorrow, so it could be Ten Hag or it could be Lopetegui.
I just saved his job, man.
The El Saki goal.
Who's against the sack, bro?
Who's against the
sack? Why did they go for Fulker if they're not playing him and...
That was a weird signing.
They're just trying to keep
They're
keeping Antonio on his toes, bro.
But anybody that they sign,
every time they sign somebody, Miguel Antonio starts.
He's inevitable, man.
Like the thing is, Antonio is he's not that player to get you like 15 to 20 goals a season. He's good like if you launch a ball to the corner flag and then he keeps the ball there. That's what he's good for, bro. Why? So then why? Like
your best ability is availability. that applies to Antonio.
That's the famous words of Junaid.
That applies to Antonio, bruh. He's always available.
I'm struggling to adapt to the Premier.
He's old.
Liverpool beating Chelsea at home. Expected?
Yeah. But it's almost like any team that comes up against Chelsea, it's like it could really be like a banana skin.
Yeah.
Because which Chelsea team turns up is really what it's what's gonna boil down to.
May I add on to that, right? So Liverpool got the result, but they were not the best team on the day.
Like in terms of
I wouldn't say they were the best, but I think it was you weren't at your best. Chelsea looked more convincing.
People expected it to be.
No, man, but the thing is,
Chelsea played better.
What Liverpool did well was they kept Cole Palmer and like
Cole Palmer was
that was the main
Curtis Jones.
Even Sancho first off.
They say Curtis Jones became the father of two this past year.
No, but he had a
baby and then
I was like, who's this Coutinho motherfucker?
No, but
it's what can he do next? Because his story at Liverpool has been a high, then a low, then a high. There's no consistency.
Because the thing is, to be fair, I don't think McAllister does the same job that Curtis Jones does on Sunday.
It's like they told
with Cole Palmer.
It's almost like they had Curtis Jones' family like tied up somewhere and they said you better play quiet.
And he scored.
He played very well.
Like I didn't recognize him. I was like, oh,
he's a father now, bro.
Point to prove.
What do you think of so obviously Curtis Jones wins that first penalty, but Salah has that time where Cole shoves him in the back.
I think it's a pen, maybe, bro.
Is it?
I saw an angle from the back and I was like, how did they not give that as a penalty? They pushed that man. They pushed him in the back. But it's okay, we won the game, so I'm not going to talk further about that. This is the referee show.
I'm talking about that second penalty.
The one where Cole fouls him outside the box, but then he gets up. Salah gets up, goes into the box, and then Cole just pushes him.
So Chelsea shouldn't have had a pen also to level the game.
If they gave it, I wouldn't have argued.
Yeah. There we go.
That's such a diplomatic answer.
Because the thing is, most of those decisions are just up to what the referee decides on the day, maybe. Because if the ref gives that
very subjective,
then VAR doesn't overturn it unless it's Arsenal.
Yeah.
Or for Arsenal.
Bringing us to our next fixture.
Our fixture. Now there's one highlight, right? There's one highlight that I love about this fixture. Okay. Besides everything else, right? This was the first time in VAR history where the referee was invited to come and view the footage for himself and not overturn a decision. The first time in history since VAR has been crazy.
You know why?
Bernardo John Stones one.
This was when
Bernardo was.
This was John Stones' goal. This is where Bernardo Silva. Clearly.
What's the goal? Okay, can I just?
Come on.
No.
This is the referee's podcast.
Our web's gonna come through here now.
Okay, let's hear from the sister.
3 times.
Let me speak on my team. Okay, good stat there, stat by. That's a mad stat though, actually. You know what? No, I hate that stat because it favors us.
Associated to City.
Nah, man, don't
116
do that, bro.
charges.
Like, you see the thing?
Add another one.
I'm done.
Can we be honest, right? Can we be honest? He clearly handled the keeper there. He clearly put the keeper off. And before the keeper could even get his footing back, goal. Done.
Bro, listen, you as an Arsenal fan is the last to speak about that. You guys crowded Edison. I didn't complain about it because I don't think it's
Sounds like you're complaining now.
Bro, he didn't use his hands. He didn't. Bro, he literally backed it up against him. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
and Arsenal had 2 players doing the same thing, even using their elbows.
We played them 2 months ago and they're still talking about that.
Bro, I wasn't talking about it. As the thing is, you guys.
Scouser agrees.
No,
John Stones' goal should not have stood.
Listen,
foul.
I already spoke to Kieran in the week, but this man, don't get me heated, man.
That's working.
He's heated, man. He's heated.
Nah, man, look here. I didn't bring up that. You guys kept saying it's a foul against the keeper. First, everyone messaged me the same time as that happened. Offside!
The thing is, when they weren't checking a foul on the keeper, they were strictly checking the offside.
Exactly. Now, everyone messaged me.
He wasn't in the line.
Okay, can we take a vote, right? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go around to everyone here, right? If you were in the VAR seat, bias, take your Liverpool jersey off. Okay, don't take it off. We want to see that. Take a Liverpool hat off. If you were in VAR, would you call that as a goal?
Yes.
Would you call that as a goal?
No.
Would I call it as a goal? No.
Arsenal fan.
Would you call it as a goal?
You can say it's Arsenal.
Yeah,
it's fine.
That's a goal.
It's a goal.
Would you call that as a goal?
Until it happens to your team, then you still say that.
3 out of 5 says they'll call it as a goal, so we'll accept that.
It's fine.
We'll accept
Arsenal fan always in the minority.
I've seen the contrast. It's like 50%. Even in the punditry, even in that ref watch thingy, half of them say it should be standing. The other female pundit or whatever, she was like, no, it shouldn't be. And then they were like trying to stray with her. But I'm not gonna stop talking about
it. Just the irony of the stat that I opened with, that being the very first overturn.
Bro, this thing
it's quite coincidence.
Coincidence? I think not.
I hate all of this because obviously City faces controversy with financial fair play and with the charges. Now that seeps into this as well. And it's like,
seeps.
But then,
seepage.
What about Gary O'Neill's comments after the game? We say City do get the better end of sort of decisions.
We've seen that over. We've seen that over 6 years, my guy.
Doku.
What about
last year penalty? Rodri handball against Everton. This one's pushed his trauma down. But it's not, man. It's not. If it's a clear thing, it's a clear thing. It's not.
They do get the benefit of the doubt.
Did you say Liverpool?
Liverpool, yeah.
We had a legitimate goal disallowed last season, maybe.
I'm not talking about last season. I'm talking about the season you won the league.
Oh, nah.
The first. And again,
here's another stat.
Here's another stat for you, Burn. Here's another stat for you, Burn.
Come on,
here's another stat for you, Burn. That season where Liverpool won the league was the first season of VAR. That was inception of VAR. Just say.
That's why we call it Liverpool.
Just say.
But
coincidence? I think not.
I don't want to. I get heated.
Wait, things are heated now. No? Can we do? So what we're gonna do now, guys? Please, I would like to hear Cape Scousers and any other Liverpool supporters there. If there's any Arsenal in the chat, please just shout and help us out with this. But what we're going to do now is combined 11
We go up this up
current.
here.
We don't want to do legends because the invincible team would be up there. Let's do current combined 11 Arsenal versus City. I mean,
Injured
versus
players
Liverpool.
are not allowed,
Injured players are not allowed because Odegaard will obviously walk in.
Ali.
Oh, really?
Also, Odegaard.
Odegaard would walk into the team.
Wait,
if
so
he was
no,
allowed.
no injured players?
No injured players.
players.
Current squad.
So no Arsenal players.
So I basically it's not really a comparison, but I compared Raya to Keller instead of Raya to Alisson.
Yeah, but
Alisson.
Let's do it. Let's do current.
Only because Alisson's injured. Because if
Yeah.
Alisson wasn't injured,
Okay.
then
Let's do current.
it's good. Current was never injured.
Available, right?
Here's the ability.
And we
I-
can
I-
hold on. So we do current
Is that the
available.
motto of the channel?
So we do current available, and then we do full on.
No, let's just
Yeah.
do full on. Let's leave the availability thing. Let's do
Okay.
it if everyone
Okay.
is fit.
You done with it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
There's
Okay,
just a few changes then.
okay. Calvin, let's kick it off with you. Goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper, I had, for some reason, I actually had Onana and Salz.
Whoa, we're talking about
Wait,
Combined Liverpool and
No,
Arsenal.
with the Arsenal. No, definitely. Oh, okay, now we have to take Keller in this case.
No.
No,
No,
but
yeah,
Alisson
you're
is
saying-
part of the.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, put Alisson in there, man.
You're saying
So
Alisson.
how with Raya?
I'm saying Raya, bro.
So it's one Raya, one Alisson. Junaid?
Since we allowing Alisson, I'm taking Alisson. Come on now.
Okay, it's two Alisson, one Raya. What are you saying?
But if Alisson wasn't injured, if he was injured,
You
I'm
can
going
go Keller.
Raya.
Oh,
I'm going
okay.
Raya over Keller.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Raya just for what he offers my team.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Raya as well, just based off last season. Based off how well he's performed this season in the Champions League.
Wait.
I don't be not doing this based on last season.
No, but
No,
currently,
I'm still going Alisson.
no, but currently Raya's the better keeper.
I agree, bro. Like, the thing is,
You going Raya
He's
over
got-
Alisson?
yes,
He's got better distribution.
especially this
He's
season.
a better
bro.
shot stopper
Especially
now.
this season.
My
Like,
goalkeeper's a
it's-
goal scorer, maybe.
And
Nice. Who did you play against?
and assists.
But
Sal's got an assist.
I'm going Raya, bro. He suits our team play. I think you will actually uplift Liverpool's team as it is now. It just in terms of his distribution and his cool head. What I like about him and what sets him
last weekend, maybe.
what sets him apart from other goalkeepers in the league is when it comes to set pieces, he
commanding
collects.
in the
He's
box.
very commanding in the box. He collects the ball.
Yeah, that's a.
And that's a big trait, bro, because
attribute,
we
yeah.
don't concede a lot from set pieces. Yes, Bournemouth knocked against us last
That was
year.
a
This
boy
week.
set piece. That
Set
was a
piece,
boy
bruh.
set
But,
piece.
but,
Yeah.
but that's what Raya offers, and a lot of
Yeah.
other goalkeepers don't offer. So therefore, he's my choice.
Yeah,
so
true.
that's what
Fair enough.
3 versus 2.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Right. Oh. Right.
So look up.
Can
so
I
what-
start the right
Wait, so
back?
wait, before we go ahead, so what are we doing? So we're saying, okay, boom.
Wait.
Raya's
Let's
in
count
there
the
now.
season. Yeah,
We're
Raya's
gonna go
in there.
current, yeah, and we're gonna go current season and not based on last season. That's the parameters.
Yes, let's
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
Let's
Oh,
do that.
okay. Fairs.
I know.
Fairs.
Okay, but now he.
Because now
him
now
saying
Liverpool's
that-
defense is
No,
there
I
now.
was, yeah,
No,
I
no,
was
no,
doing it
but
for. I was
this
doing
No, I
it for
get
current.
you. But him saying that kind of plays against Arsenal now.
It plays against
In the
Arsenal.
right
Yeah,
back.
it's fine.
Yeah.
But in
I
the
don't
right back, then
I'll put Trent in. Because availability is accountability. What do you say?
Accountability.
Accountability
The
is
best
mocking you,
ability
man.
is availability.
sure.
Trademark.
if it's this season, then I can't say Ben White because
Yeah.
my pick would be Ben White because Ben White offers more than Trent
get you,
Alexander
but
as
now-
a right
season
back.
Yeah.
As a right back, he's better defensively and he can compete in terms of goals and assists as well. We saw that last season
here.
and the season before.
What's the name?
But he's not
I
available.
can't remember
and for
seeing
this
Ben White
season,
crossable this season.
Wait,
That's
look here.
so this season, Trent.
Wait,
All
before we go ahead,
All day.
Shafiq says
Stop.
looks like Alisson must go into the underrated 11.
Underrated.
Because we must not say the Raya's in there.
Alisson is, if anything, yeah, no.
Nah.
Seems like a different can of worms you wanna open now.
Yeah, we're gonna be here all day.
Yeah.
So
Be all
Trent,
day.
no? I pick
Trent, yeah.
Trent.
I've also got
Trent
Trent.
as well for me. Definitely.
Yeah.
Generational. Bro. I can talk about
I
it
feel like
all day
it's-
long.
Look, for this season, yes, fine.
Yeah,
Trent,
okay.
I'll
Yeah,
give it to
that's
you.
true.
Right.
Even
Everyone
though he hasn't
agree?
done much
All in
for it.
agreement? What's it? I mean,
I mean,
Castillo, my guy.
He's been setting up chances. The
I
managers
think
haven't
the
been
centre
finishing
back
those
roles gonna
chances.
be
Okay,
yeah,
I mean,
big debate.
okay, right centre back.
Right centre back.
Can I give both my centre backs?
Must we just do that then?
There we go. And you say, look here, emphasis on both my centre.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Konate.
Okay,
I
Konate,
was going to
but
go
like-
Saliba BBD.
Okay. Interesting.
You say Saliba, what?
And Virgil.
Yeah, that is the two guys.
But the thing is, everyone else would have compared Konate to Gabriel and then Saliba to VVD. I'm like, why?
Let's just take the best ones. Let's take the best ones.
Jason?
I think I'd go Gabriel or VVD. Yeah.
If it's based on this season, I'll say the same thing, Gabriel and Virgil. Yeah.
I mean, especially after the red card.
But based off this season,
Gabriel's if we're saying that Saliba is supposed to take Van Dijk's throne, then if Van Dijk's available, then you can take Van Dijk. It's okay. I'm fine with that because I think Gabriel, since he's signed for us, has been a very underrated performer. People don't give him his flowers because 100%. Saliba came in and
and I think Gabriel does a bit more dirty work than.
Which is fine. That's the ebb and the flow.
They complement.
It's not me putting down Saliba.
Yeah, they complement each other very well. But I'm not saying anything against Saliba, but Gabriel does carry him. And since he started, since he was signed, yes, he's been so underrated, and he's been with Arteta since the start. He was Arteta's first signing, and he's grown so much, and he adds goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But look at it, I'm not gonna lie, he's very underrated. But I'm still gonna say I feel like Saliba is a better defender and he's gonna be way better than Gabriel further down the line.
He's got the highest ceiling.
1,000%. At his face, he's 2 years younger, but Gabriel for me.
But Gabriel.
Based of this season, Gabriel.
So wait, if Saliba is Rolls Royce, what is Gabriel?
Joy.
Chrysler. PT Cruiser.
What? He's either a G-Wagon or a Hummer or something. You know, intimidating.
He's a quantum. He's a quantum guy.
I'll put Gabriel in my centre back role and Van Dijk.
Yeah, so that seems to be the
same. So it's Gabriel Van Dijk, we're going with that?
Yeah.
Majority, besides the Saliba.
Back at you, Calvin, left back.
This season. Everybody available.
Look, I'll stick with Robertson. I'll stick with Robertson. I think he has.
I'm interested to hear what.
I know. I'm also interested. I'm just giving the build up.
Trust me, he's gonna agree. I agree, Robertson, bro.
What did you say?
Robertson.
Yeah, I first had Jurgen Timber.
I also had Jurgen Timber. But
availability is the best.
It's not even that, bro. It's not even that, bro. He's been whack, bro, this season so far. Yes?
You didn't tell me.
I wouldn't go as far as saying whack.
No, dude, not at all, bro. I feel like he's
actually... He's like a car walker.
No, but what he offers, look at him against Man City couldn't do anything because of him.
Against Trent and Robertson.
Okay. And he does
but Robert
also
hasn't been. He hasn't been,
We didn't even...
I was going to say Timber, but I'm gonna go Robbo.
We didn't even miss Ben White, bro. Since Ben White was injured and Jurgen Timber came in, we didn't even miss it. That's how good he was.
It's not much though.
That's how good he's been.
I think you're overhyping him a bit, just a tad maybe. Just a tad.
Much of a choice.
But I think maybe
play
different roles in the teams.
Can we do midfield 3 or we're just gonna say
one by one?
CDM first.
CDM.
Gravy train.
Yeah, I think this is not a debate even.
It's a gravy train.
Yeah.
Centre back, Thomas Partey. Centre DM, Thomas Partey.
No, but are you lying? See how you know, bro.
I'm gonna go Rice.
Come on.
Struggle there.
Come on, bro.
Jollof Rice.
That's in gravy train.
I'm kidding, man. Gravenberch deserves it so far.
Gravenberch in the 6.
Yes.
Rice in the 6. Yeah, Rice in the 6. Gravenberch.
I don't even like Rice in the 6.
But why, if you're so confident with saying Rice in the 6, why are you guys not playing Rice in the 6?
I don't even like Rice in the 6.
Because we have Partey, but it's
They play down. Don't you play the 2?
Nah, we have the 3. We got the 1 and he's more
I get it.
Rice is basically playing left back at most of the game.
I suppose it's because I haven't watched as much of Gravenberch in the 6. So I'm gonna go with my perception of Rice in the 6. And what I've seen Gravenberch do best is when he plays in that 8 role.
So basically, in essence, what Ryan Gravenberch has been doing is doing what he does well in the 8, but in the 6 position.
Yeah.
So he's been reading play very well. Getting involved, carrying the ball.
Thomas Partey.
Making good turns, he gets the ball, switches.
He's just been carrying the ball very well.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely
in the defense.
Like I told you in the chat, bro, you got a gem on your hands. He's definitely one to watch. The true tests are coming up, but I'm gonna go Thomas Partey, my selection, in the game. Because Thomas Partey, when fit, is better than Rodri. You know what I mean? If we're being honest. So
did that camera pan?
got your picks. What are your picks there? What's
I didn't know you were going there.
Bro, in DM.
Just go for like just shots.
Thomas Partey. I'm listening.
Never let him know your next move.
Calvin,
all the way.
Gravenberg, of course. Liverpool sweater on and all.
Gravy train.
You say
But
Rodri. What?
I'm not even gonna comment on what you just said. It's just gravy, bro.
That man
Gravy,
was
bro.
passed
Good.
out there, baby.
Buzz.
Stability is availability.
Sentiments. 2 sentiments. Who are you picking
I
here?
think I personally like. Okay, we're saying everyone is fit. Odegaard must be in there.
Rice and Odegaard it is, bro. That's me. That's my picks.
So I'm gonna
I
agree
agree.
with you. I agree with you on the Odegaard one, but I did put McAllister. That's just.
Wait! I thought you were gonna say Szoboszlai.
That one was
The thing is, Szoboszlai.
Makers.
He's a creative player being asked to do a different role.
Here we go again, bro.
Oh,
What's up,
Makers.
brother? Here we go again, bro.
Makers.
McAllister debate, bro.
McAllister over Declan Rice.
I didn't say over Declan Rice. I
But-
just said
but
in the
that's
team.
the-
Because I was just, so I had Declan Rice in the 6 conversation originally.
Nah.
So I'm not
When last
gonna
have you played
move him
6?
from the 6 to the 8 just to
Sorry,
make
boss.
space.
So you would go, okay, you obviously go on Gravenberg over Rice in the 6. Okay.
Okay,
then
so
Baka over
what's
Rice.
your two? What's your two?
And then
My
Odegaard.
2 would be Odegaard and then Gravenberg because I went Rice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm Odegaard and
So
Rice.
like it just-
there's no
it just
space
depends
for Maccas. There's no space for mac and cheese, bro. But what do you say?
I love me some Maccas.
I agree with you, Rice and Odegaard, because I can't. When I look at McAllister and Szoboszlai, I'm like, you guys are not there. You're doing the job, but it's not spectacular. Rice, he offers a lot to Arsenal.
Yeah.
More
But
than
he's
what-
also not spectacular.
He hasn't been spectacular this season.
Hasn't had to be.
But he
Hasn't
still,
had to
but
be.
he walks into Liverpool's midfield. Let's be
Yeah,
honest
bro.
about that.
Yes, bro.
Let's
I
be
agree
honest
with
about that, bro.
I'll be honest, yeah.
He's 6'4".
Bro,
he walks into your midfield,
Like,
my
if-
guy.
He
if
bullies
not
McAllister
You
out.
understand?
Yeah, he's gonna
Probably,
take.
yeah.
You will take Szoboszlai out, and you still play McAllister because you guys are so.
Didn't you play McAllister in the
We
team?
probably
you
end
know?
up playing Szoboszlai over McAllister. Because
Really?
Szoboszlai can run.
So then why bring up?
So why are we having this discussion?
Why bring up?
I'm just
Right.
Just give me context.
I can
Just give me
think
context.
about it now.
Okay. Left wing, I'm going Diaz.
Yes.
Facts.
Diaz, is it? Diaz.
I just wanted to get this one out of the way.
That's-
All the-
Left wing, I'm gonna put
No
Saka
doubt.
on the left wing.
No.
Saka on the
No, make space for
It's
you,
against the
man.
rules.
Saka doesn't play.
I think it's against the rules,
He
buddy,
doesn't
because
play
I
now.
know it's a good move.
Because I can easily just shuffle
But
and
it-
change people's
Oh,
positions.
nah, okay, fair enough. That means that right wing is gonna be
Yeah, that's why I'm leaving it for last.
troublesome.
I'm leaving it for last.
Yeah, then I'd have to go with Luis Diaz on the
Diaz.
season. And,
I mean, he's had a great season. What do you guys say behind the
Obviously,
thing?
Diaz.
I'd have to ask this man.
Nah, Diaz is obvious, but who do you guys
Who would
have
you,
to offer left back?
would
That
you,
big
No,
move?
let's
Martinelli.
comparison
No.
against
No, we
Diaz.
only have Martinelli or Trossard that competes, but
Yeah.
at the moment, Diaz
Sterling.
is better.
What about Raheem Sterling, man?
He hasn't played enough games to be considered
Jaman,
an Arsenal
yeah.
player. He's on loan.
And his performances has been like mediocre.
Underwhelming to say
That
the
man
least.
just-
I was thinking about it now,
Big
and then I
icons,
thought this is
though.
the same thing that we said about Havertz as well. So I'm like, okay, let's just give him a bit of time.
We're getting there, right? So, right wing, I'm going Saka.
Salah.
This season, I'm going Saka. What do you
Yeah, I'm gonna go Saka.
Going
this
Saka.
season, yeah.
So
Salah.
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 No surprise that the Liverpool fans choose Salah and the Arsenal fans choose
decide.
Saka.
I'm the decider.
You are the
Now,
Savinho.
Now, look at let's
Mahrez light.
Come we go talk before I give my decision. Come we go talk about Savinho's assist there for the Haaland in that
Don't
Champions
bring
League.
don't bring.
Who did they play against? Ashford.
Ashford Athletic over the bridge.
Now look here,
Who's
like,
the pick,
okay,
bro?
if I'm gonna have to like be a bit anal
Cutthroat.
about this
Okay.
statistics and this season, then Saka will have to, bro.
Come
That
on.
man is so is more important.
How is it
Okay,
that?
listen. Let me give my what's name
Yeah.
first.
Yeah,
He's
give us the
more-
context.
At the moment, I feel like he's more important to Arsenal than Salah is to Liverpool.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he's a better player than Salah.
Ah, but
He's better this
statistically-
season.
Yes,
He's been better.
Statistically, he had more goal involvements, more assists, more through balls.
He's
all
been
of it.
better.
So,
All of the metrics.
Fair
yeah.
But that's gonna happen when you're that guy.
He's that guy.
So,
and he stepped up for
Salah's
Odegaard.
not
being
that
there.
guy for you
but
guys
I
this
mean-
season. No, I'm not.
The way things
Trying
have been
to attack
going,
you, I'm
it's
just
kind
asking,
of
yeah.
been spread
That's
around.
anyway.
And with Diaz
No.
having
Yeah.
such a
No,
good season, also
Salah's
it's
still that
taken
guy, bro.
But I'm saying, man, in the context of how
output isn't showing, even though Salah is the guy.
Yeah, so because Diaz is chipping in, whoever else is there
Jota
chipping
was,
in as
yeah,
well.
Jota
Salah's
was
also
doing
playing
well.
a different role.
There's not so much of an emphasis on him having to be that guy at all times.
I get
you know
it.
what I mean?
I get it.
Whereas 9 times out of 10, the ball's gonna go to Saka in the Arsenal. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If he's
So-
available,
And now you can
the
see how
play's
he's
gonna go
struggling
through
because
him.
he's not
You know what I
there.
mean? So obviously, by proxy, his numbers are
Okay,
going
now-
to be higher.
So we've
now,
done-
Now,
we've-
wait. Considering now that argument, I'm still gonna say Saka.
That's fine. That's okay.
So we've done well, agreeing with each other, and obviously we got through the team. We still need to sort out the whole number 9 one. So
I got
I'm
Havertz,
keen
man.
to hear. I've also got
Yeah,
Havertz.
Yeah, I think
Can we all
everyone's
agree?
going Havertz, going Darwin Nunez.
I'd go with Jota, man, to be honest.
Jota over
It's a
Havertz.
good argument, but
He's a good
I
argument.
think
He's not
Havertz-
injured now, no? Injured,
It's a good
but
argument.
it's
It's
only
not
injured now.
injured.
It's only injured now.
Your
That's
best
from the-
ability is
That's from the
availability.
non-red card on Sunday,
Affordability, like,
Affordability,
Best
accountability,
ability is
affordability. He's dancing around the same.
So we agree it's gonna be Havertz. Okay,
Yeah,
my battery is running out, our time in the studio is running out, and I'm very hungry. So let's go through quick fire predictions. Let's start with okay. There's no early kickoff today. Yesterday's match already happened. There was
I
already
think
a
Knots
game.
is gonna win that one.
And we had Knots 3-1. Who's got Knots 3-1?
I'm seeing Chris on the double,
Place your
bro.
bets. Knots 3-1, bro. What?
100% record already.
Place your
And
bets.
put 1,000 in a boot.
Right, Bird. Villa hosting Bournemouth. Tough game. Actually, one I'm looking forward to watching.
now Bournemouth must come now with the cojones, with the swagger.
What do you say? Quick fire.
I think Villa still to win. I'm gonna say 2-1 because I think it's gonna
I
be
felt the same.
difficult for Villa to score. Like, Bournemouth has been looking like they're defending good, so 2-1.
Yeah.
2-2 for me. Semenyo 2.
Every week.
You must have a Liverpool jersey with a Semenyo on the back, like a foreshadowing.
24.
Yeah.
Semenyo, if
But
you
he's
want
been
to-
good.
Yeah, no, he has been good, he has been
I think
good.
he'll probably leave Bournemouth into the season.
Yeah, Justin.
Go to either to Spurs.
So
or
I think we should
Arsenal,
as a Saka backup. Janae, what are you saying there? Quick fire.
I actually think it might be a draw. I don't know the score, but Aston Villa coming off the Champions League game midweek. Early game today.
Okay.
So I think a draw. I say
Yeah.
Jason.
like a 1-1.
I think I'm gonna go 2-1 Villa. I think
Same.
Villa have enough.
Same.
They
I'm also
should
going
be able to
2-1
get.
Villa.
I mean, I thought Arsenal had enough also, but it's.
I'm also going to
Still
1
won't
Villa.
lie about that.
Yeah.
Sure.
I like that we're all agreeing with that, like, because it's like, I don't think they're gonna knock
That's
out
been
the
realistic.
Now
I
you
also
see
think
Bournemouth
Villa-
3-1 win.
Yo, Semenyo hat-trick, man.
Semenyo hat-trick. Bournemouth lead there with all 3 points.
Brentford hosting Ipswich. It's going to be a tight game. It's going to be.
I think Brentford.
I feel I see
think
Ipswich
Brentford.
1-0, man.
Where is it? Brentford home?
Brentford
home,
home.
yeah.
What's going to be tight about Brentford at home?
Who's it? Greaves, no?
It's Brentford
Yeah,
at home.
Greaves,
They've been winning their home games though.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna start with me. Brentford 3-1.
Yeah.
Brentford 3-0.
Ooh.
Brentford 2-0.
Brentford 2-0 as well, yeah.
1-0 to Brentford.
Yes, there's no Ipswich love.
That's the
Ipswich
same.
love,
That's the
bro.
same. Ipswich that lost 1-0 to Everton. That lost 1-0, 2-0 to Everton.
2-0 to Everton at home, yeah.
They look.
That's what-
Another
that's what dice
interesting
for you.
game as well. I know Wolves has been.
Greaves is injured, no?
Greaves.
Yeah,
bro.
there's their centre back gone. Brighton hosting Wolves. I'll go first. Brighton 3-0. That's not convincing, but 3-0. What do you go, Jason?
I think Brighton 3-1.
3-1.
I think, yeah, Cunha is doing well there. It's just they've had a horrible run. So now hopefully in this next stage,
Brighton's
maybe
defense
Garino-
is solid
yeah.
though.
I mean, they defended very, very well against the people. So.
Yeah.
Jose Sar's
But Brighton's good, maybe. But
Brighton are
Jose
good.
Sar's
Jose Sar's
performance,
on
the last game.
He
Yeah.
made team of the
was
week for after losing.
Yeah.
After losing.
Yeah.
Also, it was an unjust way to lose, but still. it
Oh,
was.
but
we back. We back.
But that's
Nah, not
that.
rile him up now.
But that's that competition, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, for sure.
2-0. Brighton.
Oof, yeah, okay.
Brighton 2-1.
Who's Brighton playing?
Wolves.
Oh, who's not gonna win this
What
game?
is all of
Jose
this?
Sarr, when he brought up.
Jose Sarr playing
Guys,
for
I'm doing a lot of things here. I think Brighton to win 3-1. Look here, Carlton, what's the name? Message here in the thing, but I think it's a
Isn't he
bit
gonna score
late.
today?
So Carlton, sorry man, I think that message came through way delayed. We really moved on with that. Sorry about that. Next fixture.
Makes a good point though.
Yeah, it is.
Kevinberg being played out of position, but this is okay. Fairs, Mr. Duplessis. Where were we? Okay.
Now let's go catch a flight.
Man City hosting Southampton. That's 3-0 to Southampton. Man City.
Yeah, I think it's a 4-0. I don't think they'll concede.
My guy.
Asman the 4-0, but Haaland's not going to score.
But wait, City can't seem to keep a clean sheet though, so we're gonna say there's a lot of clean sheets.
They had one in the week against, was it Sparta?
Yeah, against Ashford.
Wait, let me say 4-1 instead.
I'll say 4-0.
That's like, that is safe to say.
Yeah.
Nah, 2-1, man. So the Liverpool scores first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say 2-1 Southampton.
Yeah, we conceded
put that
first.
on Super Bro. You put that on Super Bro.
I put it on Hollywood bits. I'm gonna say 4-0, and this is the time we're gonna get a clean sheet, guys.
It's been one since
John
gaming one.
Stones is now starting to get in his rhythm.
Yeah. Name one thing that will 100% happen in that match.
Oh,
John Stones to score.
scored.
John Stones to score. That's your thingy. I'm gonna be safe and say Haaland to score.
Haaland play.
Is that a bit like too safe?
You said that's 100% happening.
You said 100% happening, so yeah.
I think Gundogan 100%.
Gundogan.
Everton hosting Fulham. Bird, Everton hosting Fulham.
Oh, Fulham to win.
Everton at home, eh?
Is it? That doesn't change. Everton, Fulham to win 2-0.
Yo.
Yeah, Raul scores both goals because I have him in my fantasy team.
Nah, other way around.
Raul that played for
Other way around.
Everton.
2-0 Everton.
It was on goal.
Everton.
I was gonna go 2-1 Everton.
Yo, you guys are like
Fulham will score, but Everton will.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham.
Right, McNeil's gonna score again today.
Nah, I'm saying it's a 2-2
I have him on my
draw.
team, man.
2-2
I
draw.
got him in both.
Don't fight in Fulham, yeah.
Both teams and the draw.
It's a
Double
2-2
down,
draw
man.
there.
Don't fight in Fulham.
Jimenez will score both goals, but that's 2-2 draw there.
Away.
Sunday kickoff. Chelsea hosting Newcastle. I'm gonna go next. Chelsea get to win 2-0. Comfortable for them.
At home.
At the bridge.
I think it's a 1-1.
I go 2-1.
I'm gonna go
Go Chelsea 4-1.
You're not gonna go. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jackson hat-trick.
Palmer 4 assists to
Peaks
Sancho.
is terrible for Ballon.
How much did Brighton beat Newcastle?
1-0.
1-0.
Only 1-0.
Yeah.
Wolves.
Newcastle defense is trash, man.
Yeah, the defense is so poor. Like Burn doesn't work in the centre back, bro. It just doesn't.
He's too slow.
Pope is getting hammered.
I'm gonna say 3-1 to Chelsea.
Oh, can see it happening.
Interesting.
Fair.
Palace hosting Spurs. Bird, back at you.
Spurs to win 3-0. 3-0. I don't think Palace is gonna score.
Okay.
Palace
2-0 Spurs for me. 2-0
Shaky.
to Spurs. Palace
2-0 to Spurs. Alright.
Calvin keeps shaking my.
Didn't say
I was gonna
2-0
go
Spurs.
2-0 Spurs, bro.
Didn't say 2-0 Spurs.
2-0 Spurs. I need a Spurs
Jason?
cleanie for the fantasy. Man.
I don't know if they can give a cleaning. I think this is the game Crystal Palace can turn it around. So 2-2 draw. Not a win, but they'll just not
I'll get a
lose.
point.
Yeah,
I'll get a point.
Is
Nah, I think Spurs is going to be very comfortable in this game. Crystal Palace just hasn't shown
They look like going
anything.
forward, maybe. Spurs.
Oh yeah, Spurs.
They look
No,
like
so-
they always look like they're gonna score.
I'm gonna go.
So
I'm gonna go
supposed to get
3-1.
me a
I think
concede.
Palace will score. Palace will score first, and then what do I want to say? Yeah, Palace will score first, and then Spurs will come
Run
back
away
into the
with
game
it.
and 3-1. So, the El Sakiko, West Ham hosting Man United. Jason, what are you saying there?
Yo, nah, I think Ten Hag's got the minerals. I think Lopetegui is out on Monday. Early Sunday evening even. As soon as the game's
I got
done.
a juicy one for this one.
After
I think,
the Arsenal game breaking news.
yeah.
Will we see Mazraoui at 10?
I hope not for football. I hope he must go to the back and actually play Ahmad. But yeah, I think
Bruno's back.
What's your prediction?
Prediction, I'm gonna go United with 2-1.
United 2-1.
Yeah, very bold.
Junaid?
I actually think West Ham will win 2-1. Jared Bowen's gonna have his way tomorrow.
Okay.
There's no Kudus or so.
Calvin?
3-1 West Ham.
Whoa.
Yo, there's a lot of faith in West Ham. Yo.
This man is an Antonio fan.
Antonio, you know.
All of the underdogs. Antonio, Antonio.
All the generic players now, like a mixed bag.
Yeah. He's probably a Rocky Santa Cruz fan.
Yeah.
It's the guy that went black.
Lead bowlers.
Mine is 0-0, bro. I think United is gonna annoyingly get another clean sheet.
Onana with a few.
0-0.
I see Man United winning a game 1-0.
Hmm.
I see them winning a game 1-0. Away win.
Who's scoring? Wayland.
who's scoring for them? I can't say Xerxes because he's shocking.
He's not gonna
Nah, Eriksen's gonna score, man. Eriksen's the only guy that can score.
Nah, man, I'm gonna give it to Rashford.
We did say
whether he starts or whether he comes on, I'm gonna give it to Rashford.
We did say bringing Hoyland in is gonna change it for United, and it did. It is.
And that's uptake.
And Xerxes is Kyle.
Yeah, he is, bro.
He's not good.
He's not good at all.
Turbo for Ballon d'Or. Who's Turbo?
We needed to elaborate the PXC.
Yo, PXC. Who's
Z.
Turbo?
ZA.
Alright, last one.
Rashford.
That's the main one.
No.
Right, Bert. Arsenal versus Liverpool. What's your prediction?
Alright,
Quick
we
fire.
came to that part of the show.
It's just quick fire, mate.
Quick fire. Now you can't quick fire this, bro. Liverpool to win 2-1. Nah. 2-0, bro.
Oh.
Interesting.
Are you saying Arsenal not gonna get any corners? Huh? Who verdient they? Let us go.
Calvin, what's your prediction?
Liverpool to win 3-1.
Yes.
Yo, come to my
Junaid?
blood and take my taxi, mama.
I said 2-1, yeah. 2-1.
2-1 to Arsenal, no?
You know you're playing at the M's, right? You know that.
I think that's, yeah.
When last have you gotten the result at the M's?
2-1. LFC. Records are meant to be broken.
So you said 2-1.
Is that starting tomorrow?
Yeah.
No difference. We still win.
Yo.
We still win 2-1.
I can't wait till second game in the system.
2-1 Liverpool.
Saka hat-trick.
Clip it.
I was leaning to a draw earlier, but I have confidence now.
Yeah.
Probably not supposed to. I'm gonna go Arsenal 2-1.
Yeah.
Has any of us
Arsenal
2-1 predicted our teams to lose? Yeah? No.
I have. And you still said, yo, against your own team.
I have
against Bournemouth.
Last season I have.
That was last season and we lost that game.
Remember when Rodri said we're gonna lose? So yeah.
Yeah, no, it's true. When you see
when
you watch football and you
Tyler
see
Daniels
the
is
current
1-1
form and availability, then you're gonna miss now to make it.
Tyler Daniels, you're on to something there in the chat, eh? 1-1. I can see that.
Not
Tyler Daniels,
sounds like a famous person.
Pixie, who's Turbo?
Bro,
that's what we're trying to figure out.
Pixie.
Okay, but is there gonna be something controversial that happens tomorrow? Because Anthony Taylor's.
Oh yeah. I was gonna ask. Name one thing that will 100%. I'm gonna ask everyone now before we leave. Right? This is wild takes. This is goodbye, guys. After this, we're done.
Goodbye.
Name 100%. One thing that will 100% happen in tomorrow's game. But.
the referee will blow the
He just spoke my tongue.
Okay, let's go this way around. Arsenal red card. What do you say?
Yo, Arsenal red card.
Arsenal red card.
Tyler, I know what it is.
I actually want to go Liverpool red card.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I think Liverpool's gonna get something.
Arsenal red card definitely.
Yes, if you're smart, bet that on Betway, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever, bro.
Yeah,
Arsenal red
Sponsor
card.
us.
Especially against a top 6 team, a title contending team.
Yeah.
All find some way to send the player off.
A talking point, man.
You understand?
That's the
Limelights.
big
What do
game,
you
yeah.
say 100% will happen there, Junaid? Oh my god, he did.
Tonight, this is your peeps, Tyler.
If Firmino was
gets a goal.
playing.
Salah gets a goal.
Salah gets a goal.
Oh, Ananas.
He scored last
Against Arsenal, bro.
Wild take. Trent will score.
He scored a
Trent will score.
Trent will score a goal.
Trent will score a goal.
Yeah.
I said
Trent. I'll take it though.
I said Trent will give an assist. That's my thing. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. No, but besides the red card, I'm kidding. It will not happen. Maybe I've spoken to the assistant, so maybe it's
Yeah,
just
you
that.
did.
Maybe I
But
Liverpool red card.
100% will happen is both Salah and Gabriel will score.
Oh yeah, you said that. No? That's actually a good
That's
one.
actually, yeah, that's good money.
I can't wait till
Let's
till I
remember.
turn back and come back.
Remember I told you they're both gonna score. Place your bets. That's that. Guys, thank you very much for joining us. All 15 of you that's watching right now, thank you very much. Sorry we went over the time. Jason, appreciate it, man.
Thank you for having
you again.
Yeah, I'd love to have it,
We
man.
need some more Arsenal. Because, bro, imagine the stream without you.
Yo,
Need some more
They would have been hammering me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With Lizzie as well.
Tyler in the chat says Trossard to score and Diaz to score.
Ooh.
Trossard and Diaz. So
Yeah.
both of them.
That's what scored last season.
Diaz
loves a goal against Liverpool.
Both of these.
He's actually a big game player.
Brighton as well.
He's
For Brighton he's scoring
he
Liverpool.
loves a big game.
United as
And they're
well.
gonna play him on the left side against Trent.
Yeah, that's in the midfield. Anyways.
Yeah.
That.
Shot Jason, man. Shot
Thank you
everyone.
very much,
Thank
guys,
you,
for
guys.
joining.
Appreciate
And
it.
see you guys next week.
Semenyo.
Semenyo.
Semenyo.